What's happening, Dangerlings? It's your buddy, the Dungeon Master, wishing you a happy December. And wondering, have you checked out our Brindlewood Bay special that we're making for December? First episode came out at the end of November, and we're bringing out more episodes exclusive on the Patreon all this month. It is the story of a group of old ladies in Massachusetts trying to solve murders. However, all of those old ladies are played by characters from the Danger Club podcast. So if you have ever wanted to hear Folton, Shania and co as little old ladies trying to solve murders and not get themselves killed with varying degrees of success, then that is the show for you. It is ridiculous. We recorded it in one day. We had a really good time. It is absolute pandemonium, as a Christmas special could be, and we're really, really happy with it. If you want to give it a listen, you get 6 whole episodes of it. If you go to patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast, you throw us a $5 for the month, and it helps us keep the lights on, and you get this bonus show. It also means you get the entire archive of Dangerous Wednesdays and Danger Recall and all the other little specials we've done over the years, and it means you will be in the prime driver's seat to listen to the very first episode of our brand new Patreon show that launches on the 11th of January, which is a secret that I'm going to tell you about later on. Enjoy the show, everybody. Patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. We love you.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Yeah, I've got some boots.
Maybe you should go first, Bubba, because you could just
Well, and get a bunch of darts in me head.
You can't see a mechanism from down here that could disable it.
How did you skin a basilisk so quickly?
Come back, you crazy fool!
How much am I allowed to command Jin?
Magic is evil!
Not evil!
You feel the step under your foot dip down slightly.
Wait. The adventure continues now.
Gentlemen, we're rolling.
Does anyone else feel just pumped to record when we're back in the studio after having done a few remotes, and we're like, okay, this time we get to go back in the studio, we get to sit around the same table together, and for this we've done this for like 3 years now. Is this the third year we've done this, where we do our marathon record to get all the episodes we need to get us to Christmas. We're going to do a bunch of records over the next few weeks. We're going to play a lot of games. I don't know, I get really excited when we get to do this.
I can tell by your suit.
Yeah, I'm very I'm going to go to work later, so I'm feeling very fancy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pumped. I was pumping stuff earlier. I was pumping some iron. I also pumped up my tires on my bike.
Did your brain just go like from tires and iron to tire iron? And that's where you came from? Is that where you came from with iron and tires?
I guess. Thanks for telling me how my head worked, because I didn't know about that. And you nailed it. So thanks, man.
Thanks
for pumping that up.
The amount of money you spend on therapy, and you can just get that same reward from sitting around this table talking about excitement and pumping with your friends. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
It's a good point, actually. I used to see like memes, back in the day, where people were saying, hey, why go to therapy? Like D&D or like role-playing games is all the therapy I need. And it was always quite cute back in the day, but also no. Also, if you feel like you need therapy, then do go to therapy. Don't use TTRPGs.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good and cathartic, but something quite like chatting to a professional stranger who understands how to work out people's brains.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes. Do the old.
Although therapy does have less spells.
It does have less spells.
Depends on your therapist, mate. I see a great warlock in North London. Let me tell you.
Probably a bigger feat list. It's like, what do I pick? Ooh. Yeah, nice.
Oh, I really hoped you were going to land that one. You were going, what do I pick? I thought you had a good feat coming. I was like, I'm banging up for it. I was like, he's got it. I
don't think I'm as pumped. I know I was pumped as drum. I need to get myself pumped up. A bit tired.
It was the risk, wasn't it, James? It was the risk of like landing a good joke and then also sounding like you were joking about therapy. I could feel it. You had a joke about it. You did the right thing.
Watch out for that.
I'm just going to withdraw. I'm just going to withdraw politely. And
that was noble of you.
So you took that last pump away.
If only
I did. I did a full round withdrawal.
If only
no more pumps.
Moved 60 feet from the gag and
stop pumping.
That is how I feel every time I have to come up up with the name off the top of my head of an NPC from Kibway, so it's cautious territory. Oh, but you sound great, James. Your voice sounds smooth, and I tell you what else is smooth: our balls.
You better believe it.
I'm just going to throw these in. We're on week 3 of our partnership with Manscaped.
Scott's lost it, man. Scott's gone. That's it.
I have been for weeks. I've been agonising about how exactly we broach this into this podcast. I've been talking to people. I've just been like, there's no reasonable way we can get this in without it sounding, bollocks.
I was just going to say, I shaved myself. That was what I was going to say, man.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, but that was a much better. Well done, Dan.
I think maybe we need to explain to the Dangerlings what we're talking about, because we're just talking about our balls.
The Dangerlings you will have heard this in the previous 2 intros to the previous 2 episodes. This is week 3 of our partnership with Manscaped on our quest to try and get some sponsorship. It's very blatant. We want to team up with a big company because they're going to pay us, and then we could spend that money on making better episodes and upgrading our kit and all that sort of stuff. We as you would have heard on the other ones, we teamed up with Manscaped. Manscaped make men's grooming products, and they are of very high quality. They sent us some very, very wonderful products. I got lots of excellent pictures from DPD of parcels being abandoned on various Danger Club members' doorsteps.
You also got a nice picture of me lying naked on my bed.
I was going to say,
holding the hollowed lawnmower. Anyway,
The hallowed grounds.
the hallowed lawnmower,
ready to board myself.
We've all seen Drum's hallowed grounds.
I was going to say, we didn't discuss this, but is our Instagram going to get a bit spicy? Is that what's going to happen?
What?
Well, we're going to be posting pictures, because that's what I thought Dan was.
Right.
I've been getting pictures of everybody shaving their privates. I'd be like, whoa, check out Instagram.
They give you like a fake newspaper. I used that to cover my actual junk.
Did you?
Yeah. Did you not notice?
I didn't get a fake newspaper.
I didn't
get this.
Yeah, it was in the bottom of the box.
Was I the only one?
I didn't get the picture of you naked.
You didn't get the picture of me naked?
I didn't get a picture.
It's on our OnlyFans, Ross.
Oh shit! That's on the chat that we don't tell Ross about.
The anti-Ross chat. Yeah.
It's on the lowest Patreon tier. Let's face it, there's plenty of pictures with Drum with his junk out just on social media.
Yeah,
so
that's what you don't.
Yeah, I give it away for free all the time.
If you're a £3 subscriber, then you just get loads of pictures of Drum's junk. Like, as soon as you upgrade beyond that, we stop sending them to you. It's an incentive to upgrade.
Could this be the name of our sort of feature corner? Just Drum's junk.
Just talk about various things that I've eaten that week.
I mean, it'd be an upgrade from Condition Corner, am I right, Ross?
Don't worry, Ross. You can still handle Drum's junk.
So, Manscaped, you're getting your money's worth on this. Not that you've paid us any money just yet, but it's supposed to be a minute promo, and this is us. So, strap in for the next 15 minutes of general chat around the topic as we try and get to it. How is everyone finding the trimmers and things that everyone was saying?
I have never used toner in my life. The package that we got came with ball toner, and I had to ask a very close lady friend of mine what you do with toner, and more to the point, what is it? It's the first time I've used it. I've used it on my balls. It was an entirely refreshing experience.
I brought mine with me today, actually.
Well, you take it with you.
Can we not? Can we not right now?
Well, you sure? But I thought.
Drum, stop.
Surely.
Drum is currently sat in a towel.
We should have known, actually.
I mean,
we're recording in a sauna.
I'm hoping to replace my talc habit with toner habit. So, let's see if it works.
Drum just keeps boiling my kettle, trying to get it all steamy in here.
I can hear Imperial Leather panicking as their stock starts sliding. Drum's going to stop buying talc. Like, no, my God,
that's our only customer.
Good God, he's half our market.
The only person that advertises for us.
I tell you, the one that I really like in the pack is the. Have you anyone tried the Weed Whacker? The nose,
for the nose and
the nose and the ear hair thing. Because I've since lockdown, I have really missed my barber being able to go and get like a proper shave. Because my barber is still, you have to wear a mask all the time. We don't do beard shaves, cut your hair, but we won't do that. And I miss the flamey thing in your ears bit.
Right.
That's my favourite bit of the process. And I'm 39 years old. I'm having hair growing in weird places now, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I was just like, this is a really nice tool. I'm down with that.
Got to say, very, very impressed with the standard You know, the box is very nice. The tools are all very good. Because I was telling the guys, I have been manscaping for many years, and I've been using a broken razor that my dad bought me. And considering my dad's been dead for best part of 20 years, like it's pretty ancient. So it's just a beard trimmer.
Wow.
This has been a whole new experience. It's been very pleasant.
Yeah,
It's good.
I mean, considering you're a sort of you're a manscaper of many scapes. You've scaped before.
I have scaped.
It's surprising that you never upgraded to something better. But maybe you were waiting for this moment. Was it? Could you feel it coming?
I think I could.
Yeah.
I think I could. Yeah, it was like that or wind.
You use a razor?
No, so it's an electric shaver that long ago gave up the ghost, except for the beard trimmer bit. So I was like,
you are
I was
supposed
going
to use
that.
a razor.
You can use a razor. Yeah.
You can use a razor.
people do,
I wouldn't.
right?
If you want it to
I've
be.
been doing it for
wanted
years. It's
to.
fine. I've been doing it for years.
I think you should
But
look-
Manscaped is better. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I mean, I went for full balding. I just because we use the sort of bit where where you sort of just trim it, and Holly was helping me with it, and she was like, "This isn't working at all. Nothing's coming off." I was like, "Fine, take it off. Just do the full thing." And she went for it, and now I'm pretty stubbly down there, and I'm thinking maybe I should just use a
Take it off.
take it all off,
Yeah.
like smooth as a baby's bum.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm like, it's. It was super smooth, right? Like Holly literally went into my undercarriage and got all kinds of it was amazing the places she went, and it didn't hurt, like nothing, no trouble.
What did you find down there?
I feel like I need to put a censored somewhere. There needs to be a censored bit somewhere.
This is the reason Manscaped has sponsored us. These stories.
Anyway, I mean, look.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think it's good to talk honestly about this sort of stuff, because I mean, some people do, some people don't. But
I never have before, ever in my life. And when I did it, my penis grew, like doubled in size. So,
it's true.
It's like American Pie 3, isn't it? American
if anyone
Pie
else
3.
is feeling like they need that, then
it's true.
And the very good news is that this promo is running for another 2 weeks after this. We've got 2 more episodes of us talking about this. We'll find of us trying to find topics. But seriously, Dangerlings, this is a quest. If we can get 8 of you to sign up using this code, then they will sponsor us properly, and we can actually put some money into it. And it's a really good product. That's why we agreed to do it. We don't advertise stuff that isn't good.
What's the code again, Dan?
The code, I will tell you. We have got a special deal for you, Dangerlings, in the run-up to Christmas.
Merry
you
Christmas.
can get 20% off and free shipping with the code DangerClub, all one word, DangerClub at manscaped.com.
is it caps?
It's, I don't think it matters.
Does it not
go
matter?
I think it matters.
Go with caps.
And
I'd go caps.
if you want the bonus photo set, it's drums junk.
So if you want to know how it's done, guys, I can
I've
send you
already
photos
posted them
and
online.
videos.
Do not enter drums junk into any way.
I think that's a general life rule, isn't it?
So that is 20% off with free shipping. Manscaped.com. Use the code DangerClub. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tool for the job with Manscaped. I used to do radio. And
Do you know what, I did think, on a sort of slightly other note, because you are supposed to be checking your junk as a dude, which is difficult to get.
Very good point.
But actually, it did occur to me, it's like, that's a pretty good habit to get into, because you're just a bit more aware. So could be good.
When you do groom, have a little check. I
have a little
did,
check.
because the deodorant they supply you with, and like I had to sort of go down there and apply the deodorant with my hands. It felt a bit like, I'm not going to go any further than that. I just want you to know, has everyone seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when he's cleaning the bowling ball, in just for the bowling alley. Welcome to Sea Hotel California. That scene. That's what it very much felt like.
Right.
What my scene was, because I used some aftershave, sort of rubbing alcohol after I'd done it. So mine was more of a Home Alone style for adults.
So you basically cast flaming spear on yourself.
Yeah, my penis screamed.
2 flaming spheres.
2 flaming spheres.
this partnership was worth it just for these conversations. This is delightful. Well, from smooth balls to gigantic ovaries, incredible bravery. Shania Rain, last episode.
Oh my God.
Stepped into, I'll tell you the name of it, the Poison Dart Gallery. ready to try and shatter the mechanism before it can riddle you with darts. That is assuming that Folton's attempt to disable it by running into the hail of darts and piling bedrolls onto the grate that was reloading it hasn't worked. We don't know. All you know, if you stepped out there, it started ratcheting up as you started to cast your spell. And that's where we left off. Personally, I am very disappointed that we didn't have what we nearly had, which was Velda sending Jin down the poison dart gallery while enacting the ability that allowed him to feel every sensation Jin feels. Because I felt it would have been like that bit in the Matrix with like when they're with Mouse when he gets shot and he's just like Velda would just be standing there and then just suddenly just start shuddering.
It's true. I'd still quite with that plan. I mean, I wouldn't put him in unnecessary danger, but I reckon he's super light and super smart. Have you ever seen foxes skipping around the place? Like, they are not heavy animals.
No, it's light.
So it's possible just to have a little shifty. But no, instead, Shania is the pincushion.
Can anyone remind me what I was going to do? I do not remember.
Don't worry about it.
I can tell you because and I couldn't remember, and I asked, and Colin, quick as a flash, just sent a clip of the end of the show.
Oh yeah,
top work. Excellent.
That was so quick, wasn't it? Yeah, I was proud of myself. Actually.
I'm proud.
So
of
you should do TikTok with the ability to edit so quickly. Like, you could be like the kids.
Yeah.
The plan was you were going to step out and you were going to try and cast Shatter on the trap.
Yeah.
So
it's a good plan.
It's a good plan. It is a good plan, and I can tell you this trap is deadly. This trap is one of the. There are bits in this adventure where Dangerlings have been messaging, like as we've been playing through it, being like, how are they going to deal with it when they get to this bit? The slime fight was one of those bits. This trap is another one where people have been like, "Oof, this thing is nasty."
The only thing that makes this trap deadly is that someone a very sad humanoid went through and handmade every single dart and put in literal thousands of these. There are no tubes in this building big enough to hold the pipes that need all the darts for this thing to work. It's just infallible.
It has blown Velda's mind. Like, he's just like, I cannot work this out. He's an intelligent guy and he just can't get it. And I do a very sort of funny comedic image of us all just standing silently watching just this endless pile of darts just going down.
It's crazy, isn't it?
How is it doing it? Like, geez.
Let's find out.
Pipes.
Okay.
So
we've covered the grill now, haven't we? We've covered the grill where
you
they
have
refeed.
covered the grill.
Kind of.
So it may have stopped reloading. All you know, Shania, is you have stepped out into the gallery and it has started going junk, started winding up. So the first thing that happens, because I can tell you there is at least some ammo left in it, is as a free action, because you stepped into it, it takes its shot at you. We always know that was going to happen.
Okay.
It goes ahead, makes its... what do we got? It is a... It's not good. It's a 2 on the die, which means it is... may still get you. It's a 23.
20. Yeah, that's... it's going to get me.
So it has a to hit bonus of 21.
Yeah.
So it's
which is equal to my AC.
So it is always.
It's never going to miss.
You are wearing the flesh. No, you're not.
No,
you didn't even wear the flesh. You spent so long dicking about with.
That's covering the grate, isn't it? The flesh.
Yeah.
No, I thought bedrolls were covering the grate.
Oh, that's great.
No, I think she basically just charged forward. She was like, no.
Yeah, you put it on, you took it off, you put it on, you took it off, you put it on the grate.
I did put it on the grate.
You put it on the grate.
So, take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Give me a fortitude save.
Right, hold on. God, which die am I going to use? Hopefully this one. Fortitude, wait.
Fortitude does whatever a fortitude does.
Oh, I thought you were going fortitude every now and then.
No one.
This is your go-to song.
I got a 20
the third time.
on the fortitude.
That's a fail, so take another 3 points of poison damage. It's from that first one. Now, I'm going to say if we can resolve this quickly, Shania can treat your poison. I'm not going to stand around rolling poison saves for ages. I think that's fine.
Thanks.
So, you've stepped out into this. You want to shatter the mechanism of this trap. To do that, you're going to need to see the mechanism. So, Shania, I would like you to make a very, very important perception check. And I would encourage you to remember you may have danger points here, because this is to see if you can see the mechanism before it shoots you again.
Okay.
Do you not have any danger points?
I think we've all got.
How many you got?
I've got one left.
One left.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the other bag.
Well, that's encouraging. Yeah. Can you use your danger point? That's in the other bag.
John's got about 7 bags
okay, hold
on
on
the table.
So wait a minute. Let me just.
Perception's a good score for Shania.
Yeah, it is. Like we're.
Could just wait this thing out. Every time we step out in front of it, it hits us. We could just wait it out and say, just say.
We can, but we.
I'm going to use my danger point.
We're using the danger point.
I'm using a danger point to roll again.
Hang on, didn't we have a sting for this? Wasn't it? There we go.
Come on, motherfucker.
It's on the line. It's on the line. It's on the line.
On the line.
It's on the line.
That's on the line.
I should just. Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. So it is 32.
A 32.
Oh.
At the top of the stairs, just underneath the banister, so hard to see that the DC to spot it was 31. Ooh. There is a small control box just hidden underneath that you have line of sight to and can target.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shania sees it, spots it, and wails at the top of her lungs like a crazy banshee with her shatter. Something like that.
None of us got to our headphones.
Oh, no, I did.
No.
As soon as John said his wails, I you both were sleeping.
I literally saw Scott quietly taking his headphones off, and I was like, "Oh yeah, good shout." And just took mine off as well. I was just like,
I was like, "Damn you, Scott! Why are you taking your headphones off? I've talked about this too much." And then all of a sudden, I'm like, "Oh my god!" and tried to take mine off.
I noticed Scott doesn't use Scout's warning when we're in danger.
No. Yeah.
Just roll the damage. It doesn't get a save.
Okay.
It's straight up.
Oh, that's on the line. No, that's good. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't want
That's
Thanks, Dice Dad.
Okay, so 15 points
of damage.
The sort of, I don't know, whatever it's what's it called? Sonic damage. Sonic.
The box shudders under the onslaught of your vocal cords, and then a couple of cracks appear in it, and then it just shatters out of the wall, and the trap goes doom 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 doom, and falls silent.
Nice work, Shania.
And Shania falls
well done,
backwards back into the room like,
Take that, dart-making
So
bastard.
you are able to treat your poison, and I will say straight away, Shania Rain have a danger point for that. That was heroic. And I don't have another physical one here, but for the last few episodes, Folton Battlestone, you have a danger point as well. 'Cause Folton got through the encounter with his horrible pocket meat. You were the one who came up with the idea of giving gifts to Golga.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a strong round for Folton. It's been a strong few.
I gave away an actual person.
You did.
Come on.
You get an anti-danger point.
You get a villain point.
Excellent.
Incredible. So the room falls silent and you all kind of collapse on the floor. Shania, you're able to quickly treat everyone's poison.
Yeah.
Your medicine skill's crazy high right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's not roll loads of dice.
Okay.
And everyone's just kind of sat catching their breath. What would you like to do?
Aren't you tempted to see just how many darts are inside these walls?
I mean, I'd like to count.
I mean, if I,
should we pick them all up?
If I had Stone Shift, I would totally have a look because it's just mental. Like, who does this? Who spends years? Must be years making these darts.
I mean, maybe there was a lot of people.
Well, it must have been an army.
Yeah.
An army of dart makers.
Army darty.
Army darty.
It feels to me like it's one dedicated asshole. You know,
possibly, yes.
That's
maybe
what
they
it
spend
feels
their
like.
whole life, like they train up, like about 5 years old, and then I don't know.
Yeah, maybe,
I'm only 13, so I can't really understand how long that would take, to be honest.
A long time.
But I mean, I'm pretty old, and I mean, like, there's no way I would spend all of that time doing this one thing.
Blows my mind, Shania, when we think about our ages. Do you know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Because like you're like bare old. I'm not saying that you're. I'm not saying like I'm
I'm older than a bear.
Yeah. But you're quite old, isn't it? And like,
Yeah.
I'm like 13, and and we're on the same level, weren't we? Really?
No.
Shania and Baba, same level.
No, it's not the same.
Okay.
We cast spells. We
She does it differently.
What?
She just does it differently, that's all.
What do you mean she does it differently?
She shattered a trap, mate.
Yeah, I know. She did it with her vocals. I do spells on my vocals, don't I?
Yeah, but that was one off. It was different. It's just different, mate. It's just different. It's okay. It's okay. Me and Folton don't have to do this with our weapons. We don't compare each other. We know one time I beat him hand-to-hand combat, and that's that. We never talked about it.
Hey, yeah, we never do. He just slams his fist against it.
What's that quote? It's the strange is the trapmaker's art. Never gets to see the result of his employ. It's that Darkest Dungeon, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I don't know that.
I like the idea of you just doing stone shape on the wall and just darts come pouring out on top of you.
Yeah.
Well, I got 5 of these ones, which I can put in. I can hold between my fingers and use as a punching weapon, as a one-off.
Why didn't you? You can use them and dipping them in your arrows as well. Turn them into poison arrows.
I can dip. Hang on, no, wait. I can dip the darts into my arrows to make the arrows poison arrows.
No, you open the dart, unscrew the dart,
good,
and then dip the arrow in the chamber. The arrowhead
movement, by the way,
and then you go. Patong.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
Folton. No, do you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. I think actually
illogical. It's
quite
not
dangerous.
illogical,
and these are quite well made. Velda picks up one of the darts. They're well made.
Go on, unscrew one, Velda.
Well, the thing is, I don't think you can. I would suspect that the tip is poisoned. Let's have a look. Can I unscrew it?
Imagine if each of them has a screw. Imagine how much time it would take to make those.
Oh no, look, it's just a stick with a pin on it that somebody's dipped in poison. But no, good plan, Folton.
But then how do they get constantly dipped in poison so the poison doesn't not refresh? It would have to refresh the poison all the time.
I think it's a very special kind of poison. It has a very long afterlife. Okay,
sticky
just lasts for so long.
The machinations of this trap would have to be made by just an army of golems with nothing else to do, but nothing on that. It just baffles me.
Fulton goes over to the hole where the darts come out and smashes the wall with the warhammer.
Okay, so you go a little way up, you find one of the holes, and you just batter it with the warhammer, and a couple of darts fall out, but then no more do afterwards.
I wanted to see the mechanism inside.
Wait, was it on the last round? Was it on the last round? We could have just stayed back, had the blankets on it, and then
one more time. Yeah, we could have just sat there. Yeah.
I like that as you're talking, you're just all pulling darts out of Folton to discuss them. Like, Fulton's still riddled with these things. To the point that I don't know if Folton is starting to hallucinate, or like Fulton's got a lot of crazy jungle poison in him right now.
Yes.
But I mean, I've done my medicines on him, right?
You've done your medicines. He's not taking any more damage.
Okay.
That's fine.
Velda'd like to pick up 5 darts as well.
Okay, cool.
Just might as well.
Yeah, you can. You wrap them up carefully, and you pop them in your bag. With
Bubba takes
I feel I
5
sort of
as well,
owe it to the
you know.
complete tool that made this trap to take some of their handiwork. You know, it's
Is
just,
it like
absolutely, Velda. You're
Yeah, it's
absolutely
just
right.
mad.
There are literally hundreds of these things. Why don't we just bag them up and sell them to some kind of poison or dart person? Because honestly, this would be an absolute cash.
I mean, yeah, we could sell them to a Fletcher, couldn't we? Because they can make arrows.
You can make
They
arrows
dip
out.
arrows into
That's like the ultimate computer game exploit, isn't it? Well, darts cost 1 gold, and you can sell things for 10% of their value. So you could sell it for 1 copper. Actually, I don't think they're 1 gold, but if you have an infinite supply of darts, then theoretically you could farm the darts and take them out and sell them to a vendor and make your money a couple of copper at a time until you're only Shania would live long enough to get rich off it.
This sounds very much like a 90s computer game RPG hack where they didn't patch games and it was just like, if you stand just there, you could just keep picking up the arrows that come out the trap. It's just sort of, then have a billion arrows.
It's the sort of thing that Game Master would tell you about.
Yes, without any clue what the hell he was talking about. But
Games Master's coming back.
It's coming back. Patrick Moore's dead.
Tell me it's Brian Cox.
He's coming back.
presenting it.
Are they reanimating? Are they actually the technology is there?
I don't know what
strap in and
they're doing.
the corpse of dear old Patrick.
That would probably be quite inappropriate, wouldn't it?
It would, and he was such a lovely fellow.
Such a lovely fella.
It's a lovely fella.
Oh, he's a lovely fella, wasn't he?
Sky at Night, just the fact it was one of the longest running TV programs ever, I think.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, it was like the late 40s, I think, or no, early 50s. It was like one of the first programs I did. So
if you don't know who's Sir Patrick Moore,
he was
just have a little Google of that.
but it was like for 50 years he did it.
Or wait till Danger Recall in about 3 or 4 years, and you're able to,
Absolutely. And
we'll tell you all about it. All right.
I can tell you, this show is gunning for that crown with this one adventure. So, you've disabled the trap. You have a staircase rising up into the darkness ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Shania would like to encourage someone else to walk up the stairs.
I'll go. I mean, Folton already has.
Can we see? You've still got your light on, haven't you?
I've still got light. Whoever's going first, I'll stick this on you.
Okay, stick it on my head.
Okay.
I'll go up with Folton and just check the way. And
I'll go
sense
right
out.
behind these two. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Caragor. I'm just excited.
Okay,
I'm just
and I
excited.
will go behind you.
Well, while you've been
because
talking-
we are so,
So in tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that thing.
And as Bubba says in tune, he strums his banjolele.
Is it in tune?
Nice.
Oh, it's in tune. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can get it if you want. It's like literally on the shelf behind us.
That's true. That's true.
Right, yeah.
But you haven't been hitting anyone with that one.
No, I have not been hitting anyone with that one. I am thinking of getting an axe blade put on the side of it, though. That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Do it now.
Yeah. Okay, Dan, we've got to pause the record, man. We've got to go and get an axe blade and put it on my banjo.
No, that's fair.
Cue speedy building sounds.
Let's have a montage. Yeah.
Your poor girlfriend leaves you alone in a room full of boys for just a couple of hours. You've got an axe blade on your missile.
Oh, maybe I can stick my Manscaped on the side of the banjo.
That will do no damage, Colin, because as we know, the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 is an incredibly safe product.
It's true, but it would give his weapon reach. So there we go. So, to reach those places.
Wow. This is such smooth advertising.
Smooth like your
Amazing.
balls.
Yeah. Damn right.
This is just for the dangerous as well. There's no way they're going to listen this far into the episode.
No. But it does make a lovely gift.
It does.
It does.
It does. Fulton, you make your way up the stairs
New from MB.
with Caragor keeping pace, keeping an eye out. Do you want to give me a perception check there, Caragor, to search for... Imagine if there was another trap hidden within the trap. Imagine
another arrow trap.
Gary Gygax bullshit that would be.
16.
16, you don't see any evidence of anything dangerous as you go up there.
Is there any plaques of who this trap was built by? Like
a blue heritage plaque.
Yeah.
Gary Gygax?
Gary Gygax lived here.
This trap with its infinite darts was made by.
Yes.
It's very Tomb of Horrors, isn't it? So you go up the stairs. There is no plaque, sadly, but at the top of the stairs, there's kind of a stone landing as you look around it, and there are a couple of ways on. There's a door to the north, a little small door there. There is a door over in the east, a set of double doors which are currently closed. It smells horrible up here. There are no windows up in this part of it, so it is still very dark. So you are needing Velda's light to be able to see.
Can Bubba just...
Oh no, I was just going to ask a question.
Can Bubba just... Back in the studio. Can Bubba just detect magic before we do this?
Oh, right. I can't believe you muscled in on that.
Oh, fuck him.
You apologised twice. And then we're like, but I am going to do it.
But I'm going to do it. Thanks.
I did try and do it a minute ago and someone butted into me. So
okay,
so that might have been edited out. I'm not sure.
Well, who knows? You detect magic. There's no magic. Velda.
Can I cast multiple instances of light?
I don't.
Because it's a cantrip.
Yeah, and it's not
It's not a concentration spell.
No, you don't have to sustain it, so I don't...
Shall I read the description of light?
Have a little look.
So, until the next time you make your daily preparations, the object glows, casting bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for the next 20 feet, like a torch. If you cast this spell again on a second object, the light spell on the first object ends.
There we go then.
So you could have answered your own question there, couldn't you?
Hey.
Did a little bit of reading.
Could have done, but I'm lazy.
You are.
I am. But I do have smooth balls.
You do.
Do you remember, James, when the entire world economy ground to a halt because of that cargo ship getting stuck in the Suez Canal, trying to bring you your spell cards so you could read them in the
Yeah, absolutely. And it was worthy. I was incensed by that boat's.
Sorry, Ross, we interrupted you. What would you like to do?
Can I use my smell to smell if there's where the strongest scent is coming from?
Yes, you can. Give me a perception check. I like this Fulton scent ability.
Sniff them out, boy. Sniff them out.
What are you trying to sniff for again?
because it smells badly up here, and I'm
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
if it's stronger behind one door.
We did this the other week,
The
didn't we?
smell is strong enough to be able to make a perception check based on smell without the scent ability. I'm fine with that. It is
Go on,
pretty
let him use his
stinky.
ability. Go on.
He doesn't
no
have
one else.
the scent ability. He's not a dog.
No one else can smell. Just Folton.
Hold on, because I didn't have the app up, but now I do.
Halfway through the episode,
I do. Why?
He does prepare himself.
It is 25.
25. Goodness gracious. You have the nostrils of the hawk. Famously big nostriled animal. You have a good sniff. You notice a couple of things. First of all, it smells worse through the double doors. The small door doesn't smell so bad. Also, as you're kind of looking around, I'll let you spot something as well. There's a crumpled up bit of paper that's been dropped in the corner of the room near one of the doors. It is filthy and slimy looking.
Wait, over there. Pass them cheese.
Pass what cheese?
Some cheese has fallen out of Folton's shoe and it's lying next to the lead.
There's a crumpled up note over here. So it smells really bad behind that double doors, but the small doors don't smell that bad. So whatever smells is coming from that door. And if I could pinpoint what kind of smell it is, I would say it smells...
cheese?
No, that's different. That's like a bag of cheese in a shoe.
Caragol reads the note.
And there's a note here as well. Here.
All right, let me read the note for you. I'm afraid I haven't got it. Do you want it? I can copy and paste it into a fresh document that doesn't have spoilers on it if you would like to read it yourself.
Email it over.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I wish Dan was a librarian still, so we could get handouts for free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Genuinely, we ran out of data, so I couldn't print it because the printer's connected to my phone. That's where we're at.
Oh, yeah.
The printer's connected to my phone bone.
Oh my goodness.
My balls are smooth and they are now toned.
I was thinking, Col, as well. Like,
go on.
if you did that to your banjolele, would it make it a baller-lele? It probably would, wouldn't it? Like, a baller-lele. I thought that was quite a nice name.
There we go.
That's nice, yeah.
There is a letter there for you.
What's it say?
The stairs are trapped, Croak Chief, and the switch to deactivate it is beneath the west handrail at the top of the stairs.
Fuck.
Yep, I know, that's just sunk in as well. You may consider reactivating it the same way to improve the building's defences. I know you will not fail me in keeping intruders out of the building, or I will consider our lucrative deal void and let the Kibway Guard deal with you as they would any other pests in the city. Croak Chief, eh? Someone working with the nefarious villains.
Well, I mean, they were that scared of the Croak Chief that they put in thousands upon thousands of darts.
Thousands of darts. I mean,
Wait, hold up. But the Croak Chief is not the one who made the thing?
No, he's saying
No.
saying you got to do this for the Croak Chief.
For the Croak... Okay, so the Croak Chief is a bad person?
Well,
We've met a lot of
let's-
boggins that
let's-
are like frogs, so the Croak Chief is going to be some boss of the frogs in here that we might not have
okay.
Yes, but there's no so assuming that he's evil just because his name's Croak Chief.
No,
I mean,
Croak
you
Chief.
know.
Well, I mean, Croak Chief does seem to be working with the trap maker, so I already want to kill him. I'm just going to put it out there because I bet whoever made the traps also made vending fucking machines as well, so they're going to get stabbed.
Oh yes, I forgot about those.
I fucking love a vending machine,
Do
mate.
you know what? I bet there's a vending machine out there that does poison darts. That's
Yeah,
probably
we
how they
just
did
been
it.
through it.
They
We
just
just
did
been
it.
through
Yeah.
Every time we stepped on a thing, it gave us darts.
So which door should we go through? The smelly door or the small door?
Probably the small door, to
I
be
think we should
fair.
check the small door first because the big
Yeah.
smelly door seems to be
There's probably going to be something in there that...
A massive bogard, like on a pile of shit or something.
Yeah, sound like that.
Dan.
Tell us apart now because we both have smooth balls.
It's
all right?
true. It's true. I'm just looking at the balls, and they're surprisingly similar. What can we tell? What kind of smell it is? Is it like sort of like rotting flesh, or is it like refuse? Dan's gone now.
It's like, the implication is we've just all got them out on the table. Very careful where we're rolling our dice.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Gentlemen, roll your balls.
Oh my goodness! Right, it smells of rotting food and sort of swamp water and general filth.
Right.
And that's the stinky door.
Yeah, it's a similar smell, not quite as strong, perhaps, not quite as swampy as the smell that came from the southern doors downstairs, but it is certainly similar. And there's been a general smell of this in a lot of the rooms you've gone through. It smells of, if you had to describe it, you'd say it smells of boggard.
Yes.
And the other small door.
The other small door.
Can I get a little perception check on that?
Go ahead, give us a perception to kind of check it over. You can check both of them with that, that's fine.
With all my senses. That's a total, it's a filthy, stinky 20.
Filthy's 20, no evidence of any traps on either door. And they're both unlocked.
What else? Is there any kind of they're both, sorry, what?
They're both unlocked.
Both unlocked. Okay, cool. I didn't hear anything.
No, you don't hear anything coming through. You do hear... you hear some moving around through the double doors. You think that you're pretty sure there are some creatures through the double doors. Single door, you hear absolutely nothing.
Cool. And the double doors are stinky. There's things moving behind them. We can reasonably assume boggards, so there's nothing behind the small, non-stinky door. Should we go through that one?
Let's try that one and see what's what.
First.
All right, you push open the small single door. It opens into a little antechamber, little stone room. There is a stone shelf. The room is otherwise completely empty. I reckon this might have once been a guard room or maybe a little storage room or something, but there is nothing in here now.
Karagor checks for little slots and pipes because he reckons this is where all the parts are being held.
It's a little sprite just constantly sharpening little bits of wood.
It's a living.
Dipping them on a frog and wiping them on a frog. No, you don't. You search the room, you don't find anything. You think this room is probably whatever this room was once used for. It is abandoned now.
Okay.
So there's absolutely nothing in. This is a pointless room.
Pointless room.
No.
I mean, but should I?
Pointless room.
I mean, yes, I'm sure there's lots of
Makes you
buildings.
feel a little bit angry.
Well, I mean, but
No, it does.
Nothing frustrates.
Let's kick off.
Nothing frustrates
Let's
players.
just do it. Let's
more
do it.
than a useless room in a dungeon or NPCs that don't want to talk to you. That's like
exactly.
Yeah,
frustrates players
okay.
the most.
Now I'm angry enough to go and beat the fuck out of that boggart. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go and see what's going on. Do we want to do anything to prepare for when we go?
Just leave it to me, the Bugard Whisperer.
All right. I love it.
Oh my goodness!
Some armpit meat.
Nice. Okay, you going through the double doors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
So should we
Check out
go
the
like?
traps.
Yeah.
You have. It's not trapped.
Oh, yeah, I did, sorry, yeah.
You're
And it's not locked. Is
Okay.
it? So-
Well, then,
So-
if we're going in, let's go in on our toes and ready for action. Oh no, because we want to talk to him, don't you, Bogard Whisperer?
Hey.
Yeah,
Yes,
but I
I
think shall we all have our weapons at the ready?
Oh, let's get a weapon out.
Definitely weapons are ready, but we should find out some more information because we came here for answers, didn't we? And we haven't actually found the answer. I can't remember the question now, but still, we definitely came here for answers.
We're looking for the curse breaker.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So yes, we need to find that out, and obviously we're not going to do that by killing everyone. So
No, it's a good point.
You know,
All right, come on then.
Keep someone
We
alive.
haven't actually killed anyone yet, to be honest.
well, we killed a couple of basilisks, didn't we?
Oh,
yeah.
We literally skinned them to make them into a sort of coat that you could wear going up the stairs.
Oh,
You turn to stone.
I've got their eyes.
Yes, you literally turned to stone. Folton, I'd worry about you. I do.
I've got a flask full of blood just in case it happens again.
I've got two of their eyes on me, and if I hold two of their basilisk eyes together, they look like big, round, shiny, smooth balls.
It's a perfect gift for Christmas.
Basilisk balls.
Best ever. All right, so like Aragorn opening the doors of Rohan. I forgot the name of it. How the hell would I do that?
What are we doing here?
Folton just pushes both double doors open and strides in with everyone behind. The room ahead of you is like an antechamber. So it's a small-ish room, and you can see two sets of double doors are behind it. One of them has fallen to the floor. They have ornate carvings of the sun on them. Through the open door where it's fallen down, you can see a faint glow coming from the room beyond. However, there are things in this room, because sat right in the center of the room between the two doors is a huge throne made of garbage and sticks, which is piled up on top of. There's a large chest with a chair that has been built on top of it where this throne has been built up. There are reeds and grasses and mud piled up around it. Sat on the throne is an immensely fat boggart wearing a tiny, battered little tin crown on top of his head. He has a symbol of a dragonfly, like a birthmark in the sign of a dragonfly on the top of his head, and he's holding a huge club, like a scepter, in one hand. Around him, there are 4 other boggards, all kind of looking around, all clutching weapons, looking nervously at each other as you kind of burst in. The boggard looks at you, Fulton, as you stride in, and raises a froggy. He doesn't have an eyebrow, but raises the bit where his eyebrow would be on a toad as you come in, curious at your entrance.
Oh, mighty Croak Chief, we have come from far. I am the Leaf King, and I have heard about your exploits here. Oh, mighty Croak Chief, we have brought you gifts.
We all look at Folton.
Just like
we have brought you gifts in order to peruse your wonderful palace.
The Crook Chief eyes you and then goes, Leaf King, do step into the throne room of the King of the Toads. I am King Crook Chief Globlet Skink Eater, the greatest of all of the boggarts and king of all the toads. What right have you to step into my domain, the Leaf King?
Mighty Leaf King, just say we're here to trade. We're looking for one thing.
By the way, Caragorge taps everybody else on the arm and then takes a knee.
We are here to trade, purely to trade. And then, oh mighty Croak Chief, we bend a knee to thy brilliance.
We'll bend the knee.
We'll bend the knee. Yeah.
You all kneel to the toad. The toad looks at you. Yes, it is appropriate that you should kneel before the mighty king of the toads. He looks at you. Why did you not send an emissary if you are truly a noble king?
Yeah, Fulton, why didn't you send an emissary?
yes, we needed to send celery.
An emissary. Because I wanted to see thy brilliance in the face and flesh. Because I truly want to become friends with you, Croak Chief.
What has become of my subjects and of my bride, Golga?
Oh, we have gifted her many things, and we have also gifted your subjects many things.
She's like round the corner. Why couldn't he go see her himself? How lazy is
he? Has to go past all the
down the stairs and then you get filled with
to each other. They could just send messages up and down the steps. What's going on?
She truly loves you and cares for you.
Well.
So yeah, and we also saw your subjects. We have met many of your subjects over this time. We met Gary. I don't know if you know him, Gary Gripley.
You know Gary Gripley?
Yeah, well, not really.
You should know that the Gary Gripley and the Toads are mortal enemies of all boggards, for their band name is Gary Gripley and the Toads, and they are not toads. It is incredibly offensive to us.
Then, King, with your will, we will kill Gary Gripley and the Toads.
We have already, Almighty King. We've already stolen work from Gary Gripley and the Toads.
Oh, we ruined their reputation.
Ruined their reputation.
Yes, we have
searched their nature in your name.
Anyway, yeah, so we came here to trade.
Just landslides into murder so quickly. He was doing so well.
I've got some pocket meat, armpit meat. If you would like some, you have the royal subjects likes
New
it.
invention.
Give me,
Please.
Fulton, give me a deception check.
I like the way you sort of like you reach, you just pick up meat. Are you not wearing anything? Like you're literally wearing plate armor. So how are you getting at this meat? Is there like a pocket meat flap?
Well, if you saw Simon's drawing, I'm just wearing the plate armor, but I'm naked underneath.
Wow.
Well,
it's true. I mean, it's true. I mean, having worn plate armor, that would be incredibly painful.
It's the famous sleeveless plate armor.
Can I give an assist on that because I was chatting as well?
Okay, yeah.
How's that work? I'm rolling.
So you rolled a deception as well.
Great.
That's an 11.
An 11?
24.
A 24. So a successful aid, which raises your total to 12. The crook chief.
I wasn't really trying to deceive him.
I mean, you
I was
told
just
him a
saying,
lot
Kinda
about.
told the truth. Yeah.
Did not.
Wait, so a successful aid raises a thing by +1.
+1 or 2 on a critical success. Aiding is.
Which is the bit that I was trying to deceive him?
I
That
think
you were the Leaf King coming to see him for his
I am the
magnificent-
Leaf King from the plant people.
And you came specially to see his magnificence and to trade with him. We only learned of his existence about 30 seconds ago.
I reckon this was actually more of a diplomacy. I'm just putting it out there.
if
It's king to king.
if it had been a diplomacy, what would the total have been, Ross?
11?
Mine also would have been 24 still.
There we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very good.
12 it would be.
So we'll stick with the 12.
+1 on an aid.
He looks at you. It's to stop that thing in first edition where someone's like, oh, I'm going to try and unlock this door, and everyone's like, 8, and everyone rolls dice and adds +6, and it's just like the thing you have to do all the time. It means you only aid on stuff that's really useful in combat. Really, really useful in combat aid. But it's just one of the things. So, as he's looking at you, one of the other skinks, one of the other boggards, comes over and whispers in the king's ear and kind of looks at you with malice. And the king looks back at you and says, "Yes, you're right. You're right, Vizier. Why would another king be in my throne room? Why, unless he intends to take my crown from me? Admit it, Leaf King. You wish to be the king of toads and leaves."
No, you could have my crown. You can be the king of the leaves if you want. He takes off the crown of leaves and puts it in front of the chief.
The Leaf King will give you this crown, and a load. 'Tis a heavy load to bear on any noble head, but we only come looking for one thing. We don't know what it is, but we'd love to have a look around.
we just have a little bit of a shufti in the back room.
Just a little butcher's hook, you know.
But yeah, so you could be the king. I thought about retiring, and I've now found someone that can bear the king's name.
Have you turned over a new leaf?
Come on.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
I mean, what? It was begging for it.
Somewhere the little plant person growing in Folton's bowels is just like, treason!
Treason.
Hey.
Oh my god. So many episode titles.
Smooth balls.
I love it. Oh, the crook chief steps down, looking at you holding out the crown, and reaches a trembling, slimy hand towards the crown before suddenly pulling it back. Says, No, you would not offer this to me so willingly. This is a trick. You are trying to deceive the court.
No, literally. He pushes it. He literally pushes it in front of him, and then steps back and go. I want you to be king.
Very well. You will have your way if you successfully negotiate with us in the true Bogard way.
Oh, is that like a fight?
I challenge your mightiest warrior to single combat to prove their strength.
I knew we should have brought back here.
Around all of you. He then leaves it kind of pointing at Velda quizzically.
No, don't point at me.
I've always wanted to see that matchup, to be honest.
That'd be fun to see.
I'm curious.
So, right, well, do you mind if we talk?
Yeah, do you mind if we just
give us a little...
Yes, I will consult with my own court.
I'm just going to pick up my own leaf crown now as well.
Yeah, take that back.
Yeah, take that back.
Didn't want it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, so we go just to the side so they can't hear us. So, like, right, and then we need to...
All right, well, here's what I think. I think Bobber's got to be the court leaf jester. Shania, you're obviously the Vizier. Velda, you're the leaf sort of arcane magister.
Why can't he be the blooming...
I'm definitely the grass general.
No, I'm talking about Velda. Make him the blooming jester.
Because I'm definitely the Vizier.
You are an entertainer.
He's got the big hat. He looks stupid.
Because she's the
You're only
He looks like a fucking prick.
the court.
This is going to be the way the leaf government goes.
He is a clown in life, but you're a clown for real.
I'm not a clown. I don't tell jokes. I don't put makeup on. I don't go...
That's what
I mean.
I mean,
why don't you put makeup on and go blah, blah, blah?
I'm not saying makeup's bad. I'm just saying...
Wait. Stop. Listen, is this single combat going to be quicker or slower than us all just fighting them as one? Because honestly, if it's going to take the same time, should we just bin deck them right now?
Let's try.
I don't know. Let's do this single combat.
I think Caragor, you're probably
that way less
single
people
combat.
die.
I'm Hand of the King. That's what I am.
Yeah, but the thing is, single combat. I would understand. Caragor would sort of, beat the Crook Chief and then sort of honourably let him stand up and talk, and you would just cut him up. You would literally just hack him to pieces, and then the other
exactly.
That is a good art for me. Actually,
because you've been staring at his little shitty crown ever since we walked in this room. I know what you're thinking. You want to steal it, don't you? You want to become king of the frogs.
This is so ironic because actually the Frog King is right.
It won't be.
He is.
It won't be the Frog King. It won't be Crook Chief.
It won't be you.
Mr. Crook Chief. What is it unarmed or is it like with weapons?
No, it is one of your mightiest weapon.
Right.
Well,
Thank you.
Actually, I have to say, I put 50-50 down to me and Folton. Do you want to? Would you fancy? Should we roll for it or flip a coin or something?
Rock, paper, talents.
Okay.
Could be either of us. Out of character, what's your to hit is way higher than mine, but I just get more attacks. So
plus 17.
Yeah. See, I'm on a plus 14, but I get 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can cast guidance on one of you as well, innit? Like, last for one.
Should I flip this dagger?
Flip no, because that's a danger point. It's weighted heavily on one side. That's the least appropriate thing to use. All right, Folton, roll a d6, and on odds it's you, and evens it's me.
Odds.
It's been proclaimed then. Fulton,
it is.
Oh shit.
Okay, Fulton, you
just try not to kill him, alright?
The king will challenge the king. The clash of kings.
Silence! It is not the time to speak of rhubarb. The king rises from his throne.
Don't worry, when I become king, you can talk about rhubarb all you want.
one of the hosts is like, that would be a good improvement. The king says, enough! Prepare for total combat!
That's the style of the
oh my god.
That's why you wouldn't let us talk out of it. That's why.
I'd forgotten that there might be some bad jokes in this.
The toad rushes forth. Fulton Battlestone, roll for initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that is a 21.
21. The Crook Chief goes first.
Just as that happens, Caragor goes quietly. I would have got there first.
Right, so the Crook Chief first of all is going to the Crook Chief enacts his bounding leap, and he bounces across the room twice around, bounces across the room, lands in front of you, and is then able to make a strike with his great club. He swings the club down at you, Fulton. It's an 18.
That is not enough.
That is a miss. It's a 3 on the die. He swings and smashes it into the ground. He's got one final attack left, so he tries again with his attack penalty. Oh, it's a 21.
That is not enough.
Oh, you parry the gigantic... You step aside from the gigantic club as he smashes it into the ground twice. Stand still, Leaf King. It's your turn.
I'm going to use the
Furious Focus?
Yeah, Furious Focus.
Go for it.
That is 7 plus 17 is Oh god,
24.
24.
24's a hit.
No, 17 plus 7, right?
Yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24. No, 23, isn't it?
Either way, it's a hit.
17. Fuck me. Right. Okay.
We were all right, weren't we?
So it's 2d12 and then another d12, isn't it?
So it's 3d12 plus your strength bonus.
Okay. 12. 17 plus 4, 89, 20, 21.
21 hit points.
Jeez.
As that happens, Shania says, Folton, he's our man. He'll put this frog inside his can. Woo!
Oh my god. That's 2 actions. You got 1 action left.
I'll go for him again.
All right.
That's a -5, isn't it?
It's -5 on the second attack. Yeah.
So that is a 9. Oh, fucking hell. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 21.
Smooth like column.
It's a hit.
Yay! That is 7 plus 6 is 13.
13 hit
Points of damage.
Bubba would like to inspire courage now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Bubba starts singing. I don't think that's obvious enough that they would that would clue them in that you're.
Say
they
he's
just think you're singing. So
we'll say he's humming.
Gives you a
know.
plus.
Well, he joins in the chant.
Yeah.
They're like, Folton, he'll kick your ass. You better run, or you'll be made into hash.
Folton, never
I mean,
fall.
literally, you said ass and then grass. I mean, literally.
You interrupted my chant, man. You interrupted Folton never falls. Also, he's got smooth balls.
That is why Bobber, court jester, not you.
Court jester, man.
That's what I said. I'm not
As Vizier, I applaud this.
I'm hand of the king. Yay!
He enacts his smash and slurp ability. He hits you with his club, and then he swipes at you with his tongue. The club is a 20. It's not going to hit. The club you dodge again. The tongue, however, is a syntax error. Congratulations, roll 20 there. Well done on that. The tongue is a 24.
Oh, meets beats. So
meets beats. It gets you. It does no damage. However, it wraps its tongue around you, and now he has his tongue around you. He's now going, "Oh, Goku! Oh, the tongue!"
Caragor just goes, that wouldn't have got me, just so you know. It's 25, so.
And then he gets a 12 on his second attack with the... it's even less than that, actually. It's a 2 on his second attack. He's completely failing. Fulton, go on, have another go. So
I can still hit him with...
Yep, your grabs, you can't move away from him now.
Keep rolling shite. That is a 18, 19, 20, 21.
21's a hit. Roll up some big power
Plus
attack
1 to this damage.
And roll another it's a power attack, isn't it? So roll another d12 on top of that. You rolled 2,
7.
didn't you?
Is it a plus 1
Plus
damage?
1 on the damage, yeah.
18 and then 19, 20, 21. 21 points of damage.
Ridiculous amounts of damage. That's from 2 actions. All right.
Wow.
All right, and one more attack.
That's on the lip.
Okay.
Same bloody
Same
thing
again.
18, 19, 20, 21, but -5.
Oh, it's not going to be a hit. No, wrapped in the tongue. It's hard to get a hold of it. I don't want to have one more round of this. I want to find out what's going to happen. He swings his, and that's completely misses with a 2 on the die on that one. And then, God, the fucking croak chief, like this guy. That's a 21, which is going to be a miss. And then his last one, 23!
No!
Oh my God.
Still inspiring courage.
Still inspiring courage.
Here we go! Oh, 20.
20, just a 20. Mm-hmm. You get a +1. Do you get +1 to hit with Inspire Courage, or is it? It's everything.
21.
It's like, hits and damage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 21. That's a hit.
Okay. 23. 23. Then another one. 23. 33. Plus a 1. 34 plus 4.
38.
38 points of damage.
Whoa. Damage. As he's wrapped around you, you bring the axe around and you just take the head off the chieftain. It goes flying through, and the crown just crashes at your feet as the body falls to the ground.
Oh, God.
I guess he croaked his last croak.
And that's where we leave it for tonight.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, God.
There he goes.
Jeez, man.
I love that.
Croaked his last croak.
This week's episode was made possible by our fantastic patrons. Specifically this week, it's Stephanie Muniz. Steph, thank you so much for supporting the show. Dangerlings, if you want to help out the show, if you want to get your name on and be the Dangerling of the week, it's very easy. You go to patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. You join as the Dangerling of the week, and we will say your name and something silly on the show for you. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, everybody.